Hi
Hello,
guys,
people.
I'm
I'm
Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Sopranos. We watched 3 episodes basically in a row, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
we didn't watch for a week,
10 days more like.
maybe even 10 days. So like now
That's
we're
a big
very
difference.
excited. You know what I mean?
Again, what a great first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
One of you guys said, like, oh, interesting that, like, you already are,
I was
like,
literally about to
liking
say that.
it so much just by the first 3 episodes. What even is coming?
No, that's that.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I
it's
can
coming.
imagine,
Sure,
of course.
Sure, we're just beginning,
Of
but
course.
just like.
No, but like that person said, like that they got into it like maybe after season 1 or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, you know, like I can just imagine how into it we're gonna be because like I'm already so interested.
Me
Honestly.
too.
Like I
Me
really
too.
like every aspect of the show.
Yeah, and I think my favorite aspect of it, as always, is gonna be like the Tony aspect, like involving his family and like his own personal dealings. Like I think connecting like him with his like immediate family and like with his mother and uncle and whatever. Like I think that's gonna be the high point of the show for me. It seems that
and
way so
children
far.
especially to
Yeah.
see how that dynamic is gonna look like, you know, because
Yeah.
like we don't know what his childhood was like coming being brought into this lifestyle, you know, but like he also brought his children into the lifestyle. I'm just like wondering how he's gonna balance those things.
Yeah.
Like I'm very excited about, and I'm very excited, I'm happy to hear that like so far from comments I see everybody liking his wife and his daughter as well, which is something that like I like. I would love to like whole family, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Somehow, like they're all in this together. Are they gonna be maybe on some point on different side?
Yeah.
There's always a potential of that, considering that like maybe one of the children is not gonna support the want
Yeah.
to do this or whatever, you know, or even wife in the future, God knows, you know.
Yeah.
But like I wanna like them all and their perspective. You
So
know?
far, I like them
I
all.
feel like that's all interesting in my opinion.
Yeah. I think where we left off in the last episode, like the guy, Chris's friend, got killed in the bathtub. And Chris got like a stern talking to, but like he thinks he got a talking to because he sold speed to Meadow. And so he thinks it's because of that. So he is gonna
But like even
maybe
confessed,
speak
so
to but like I don't think the guys that
me
were
neither.
whacking him
Yeah.
care what he was talking about, but like he thinks it's because of that. So like if he goes to Tony being like, I only gave her speed because of this and this,
which I think it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's not important for those guys that he confessed, but like you can see that like he's convinced in it, you know.
Yeah.
So like I think he's gonna come. Unless Tony first immediately tells something, you know?
Yeah.
So like for him to understand.
Yeah, I think Tony's gonna find out about Meadow and the using speed. And I wonder how he handles that. Again, like we talked about it, there's a difference considering she is a girl. He also has a son. And I don't know what type of life he sees for his son. Is there a part in like the continuation of business or whatever? And like for Meadow, I don't think he might want that. I don't know.
I mean, he
And
might
so, like,
not
wanna
want
see
it
that.
even for the
Maybe,
son,
yeah.
honestly. I think we're gonna see all of that. But like,
Yeah.
again, there was a point, I don't remember right now, but like there was a point talking about the college or something like that, where we see something in his eyes or like the reaction or something. Maybe he would want his children to go to college, you know, to
not
like,
do this.
God knows.
Yeah.
But like I think even therapy is gonna influence his opinions in one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm really curious about that. Like I'm very excited about the potential of Meadow and whatever the kid is, what kid's name is,
We don't know
like their future and what's gonna become of them again growing up in this environment as well. See, all those things, I'm so excited.
Me too.
And
I
the
like
best
everything.
thing about this is that we just started.
Yes.
So
we have so much more, and I think the show is very long. So
exactly, my favorite thing.
Let's just play the episode and see what's gonna happen in this one.
Oh my god! Look at the name of the episode.
Meadowlands.
I guess it's about Meadow.
I love that.
born under a bad sign. I feel like every time this just intro's make me think of The Wire, and that's it. Like I have just accepted this fact
Like,
every
I
time.
really enjoy it.
Me too. But every time I will miss The Wire a bit.
And then they give you Bodhi in the episode, and you die,
And I don't see
or you don't
him.
recognize him. It's either one
But
or
like
the
I
other.
thought, and then I thought maybe it was just me wanting to see Bodhi, you know. Got yourself a gun.
I don't know. From this angle, she looks like a different person. I don't know how to explain that.
Tell me she's your therapist.
Is this a dream? Yeah, it's a dream.
A friend of mine just walked right by.
He has a 3 o'clock.
Is it a dream?
Yeah, it is a dream. She's acting weirdly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I think that's the sun.
That's his son.
I can't differentiate those two guys. They look the same to me.
Like they have very specific features. Both
They
of
look
them.
the same. Kind of all three of them. I don't like the guys.
Thunderstorms. Dr. Murphy, what the hell are you doing to me?
Mouthy.
Oh my god.
What the fuck even was that? I can't wait to learn more about his mother.
So how things going with you? At school? Still the handicap. Get your ass up. One hand. You lose. Andretti, you listening to me?
I'm
Andretti.
ready.
In the parking lot?
Why does he look so funny?
No one followed me.
Adriana, you wouldn't know it if they did.
You are so paranoid.
Bring the car right here.
I know. He's in disguise. That could be him. Hey, Tony. Or maybe he's in the trash can. Ow. Let go of me.
I don't even know if it's
Poor
funny.
Chris.
Christopher, you gave crystal meth to his daughter.
Which I'm not sure he knows.
Look at my
Okay.
wrist.
I am sorry, but I got dragged out to the fucking Meadowlands by my neck. Mock execution. No, Einstein, you should have seen me at the hospital. It took 3 nurses to hardly... You will understand and comply.
Oh my god.
In 5, 4, 3. Yo, check it.
You think this is funny?
What? What's funny? Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
You beat me one more time, you're gonna be sorry. Then why don't you scarf up all the donuts she sent us at camp? And used to cry on her shoulder. I'm so homesick, Mrs. Piocosta.
Why don't you shut up?
Have another donut, you fat fart out there.
Kids really take it fucking far.
Thank you, baby.
Don't forget to keep flossing.
You saved my life.
But like, yes, that guy, didn't the guys... One of his guys said that he's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
taking something.
I'm having second thoughts.
About?
This whole thing, this whole arrangement. I mean, I come here, I tell you things, I don't know how safe it is.
As long as I don't hear anything incriminating.
You don't fucking get it. Just my being here incriminates me. Somebody sees me, they tell somebody else, all of a sudden I'm a celebrity.
I thought we made some progress on your narcissism.
Who are you?
The Federal Bureau of Annoying Bullshit.
You told your old man, didn't you?
Oh my god, you scared me to death. What happened to you?
This is me and Adriana moving to Florida because some crankhead Pew couldn't keep her mouth shut.
What are you talking about? Seriously?
Why is he so funny suddenly?
Get us out of here! Get us out!
Hold me!
Listen!
He's worried about you. He's been asking where you've been, you asshole.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
I hate my life. Being a soprano.
Hey,
Hate me.
don't ever say you hate life. That's blasphemy.
Fuck you.
It's a new shirt. Your grandmother bought you this shirt. I find it in the trash.
I got in a fight.
I hope it was worth it. Hope you did as much damage to his wardrobe. Who with?
Jeremy.
Jeremy Piacosta? You spent all that time together at camp. I thought you were friends. That's all the information I'm getting. I'm calling Mrs. Piacosta.
No, Mom, wait. God, don't call.
I swear, your kids are going to learn the value of $1. Wash your car. You never put any effort in.
I will, I promise. I'll do it really good.
Are we not asking why did you get into a fight? You shouldn't get into a fight. How did you get into a fight?
What brings you here?
Remember that pastry place? Ferraris?
I mean, her first sentence was like, hope you did the same
Yeah.
damage to his shirt.
They're talking about they're your favorites.
I don't like the people here.
You don't know the people here. You know, I don't see you trying to mix with the other ladies here or talk to the nice gents I see walking around. You're not making the most of your opportunity.
What do you care? Out of sight, out of mind. I wish the Lord would take me now.
Well, you can't put all your problems on me. This is the most expensive retirement community in New Jersey. And if you wanted to, you could be happy here.
Beautiful language for your mother.
You want the macarons?
I don't care. Leave some out for the lunatics.
Jennifer Melfi, MD.
Background, daily routine.
And your personal relationship with her is...
None of your fucking business. I don't want to touch. I don't want to bother. I just want to know the who and why. That's it.
Usual fee?
We'll see what kind of job you do.
Okay. See you in a few days.
This is awful.
All three of them look the absolute same to me. I'll never know the difference.
Brendan's dead. What are you talking about?
Message job, Judy I.
All green special. Fucking Uncle Junior. What are you doing? Mikey told me she's a made guy.
Cocksucker didn't have the balls to do it himself. Contracted these fucking Russians and he killed my friend.
Like the guy that he wants to kill is like a made guy, which means he's like higher up or something.
You can't touch Mikey.
Your fucking uncle's pissing on your head. What do you expect me to do?
He tries to leave, you break his other neck.
He really was about to go shoot Uncle.
How you doing, Mikey?
Mikey, that's Mikey. Okay.
Look, your suit's wrinkled. Here, let me fix it up for you. What are you screaming about? For your operations. Mr. Scott. You gonna stop this before it gets out of hand?
What is the name of the uncle?
I'm here because I love you. And I respect you.
Don't pretend you're paying me respect. A son who chose his mother in an asylum. She lives like a poveretta up there. Your friends, they interfere in my business. They expect me to turn the cheek.
The truck and all that was made good to you.
I'm sitting here like fucking patients on a monument, waiting for discipline to be handed down.
I run my crew my way. What you did was extreme.
He literally did this because the mother said so. He didn't even come up with that.
I show you my hand, and you slap it away.
Why can't we talk like adults anymore?
Next time you come heavy or not at all.
You don't mean that.
Frozen by law. Why don't we find these
I
people?
know the actor, I can't remember
They grabbed
where.
your Neil Cell movie. So what?
So you broke it off with the poor schlub after a week?
I know. I feel for you, Nails.
It's weird to see her outside the
Yeah.
office.
That's all I need.
We were going over the speed limit?
I wasn't looking. License and registration, please.
Is she gonna know that Tony is doing this?
At some point, I think so.
Yeah.
Officer, did I go up straight line to me, sir? Heel it up.
I'm a lawyer. I know I'm under the limit, okay?
Open the trunk, please.
Want to search my golf bag?
Open it.
I will not. You ever hear of probable cause?
Oh, yeah, it's a real good legal. You resisting arrest?
Hey!
Vin, will you fucking... Vin!
He should be in fucking jail.
Don't you touch me.
You got prime rib at home. Gonna have a hamburger?
Yeah, I know the actor.
You know the actor?
Oh,
What are you talking about? I'll follow you. I'm gonna call my lawyer, you. Fuck you.
Seeing a Randall Kirk tax lawyer. She's divorced, one kid, 19. Outside of Schmucko, she don't get out much. But she does see a shrink. She what? Yeah, she sees a shrink. Once a week. His name is Elliot Kupferberg.
It hasn't been a war since the Colombo thing. Everybody decided.
does that mean at some point we're gonna go to war?
Champion done sick, none of this would have happened.
But when is like the real boss coming out of jail?
Hey, what's up? Well, you owe me $40 for the shirt. Kyle was totally ripped.
Still on me for 4th of July.
Bottle rockets? I paid for it.
Not for the M80s.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Listen, just give me the money.
That thing was so gay, I did you a favor.
You're gonna do it.
Asshole.
They're odd friends.
Why, so I can kick your ass
I
again?
was kicking your ass. Nobody won. It was a draw. The pit tomorrow, 3 o'clock.
God.
No one wants to do
Children.
that. Who is doing this?
Yes, actually, I think people, kids were doing this.
In your school?
Yes, yes.
This is
They
not
met
a...
for
No, we
for
were always...
beatings?
Yeah, but like we were always like talking about it. I was supposed to like fight someone. Yeah, sure.
Not me, but boys. Yes, they
No,
were big.
girls. I have never seen that. Our guy boys never fought.
Once
And,
a
like
week.
everyone was everyone
Once
was
a
like
fucking week.
everyone was like strong on words, but like no one actually fought.
Like school
Thank God.
against school, always.
No, we were always. I mean, we were throwing rocks. This is the father of the kid.
I don't even know if these guys are close anymore. Tony, that's great.
He's terrified. Talk to your kid. Maybe it's like a parallel with the kid and his friend with Tony and like his uncle. Love him, but then like you start fighting. Oh. Yeah. Did he pass out again?
What does your therapist say? You should increase your dosage.
He's got more degrees than a thermometer.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
I know that personal feelings are hard for you to talk about, so
Well, that's all we do is talk. Come, I'm gonna quit.
bring this up with him?
Yeah. He knows. I guess.
Oh, shit. I forgot to take my fucking Prozac this morning. It's up in the bedroom. Can you get it?
I know with Jackie sick, you're under tremendous pressure. But I feel if the therapy didn't hurt, it wouldn't be helping.
No, you don't understand.
That's why you're in therapy, because I don't understand. I'm telling you, Tony, if you give up now, I'm gonna have to reevaluate things.
I got a very sensitive job. I'm not an average Joe on the block. I gotta spell it out for you.
It's our marriage, Tony!
Therapy is too much exposure.
Fine. You live with the results then.
What's that, a threat?
No, Tony, it's a rave review. Get your own fucking pills.
She's cracked.
I'm gonna write a script for Xanax, just for a couple of days. It'll get you over this short-term stresses.
I think he has short-term stresses.
I'm in a box, so I gotta do something I don't want to do. Then there's my mother. Pay $4,000 a month for this place, and she acts like I'm an Eskimo pushing her out to sea.
She's testing. Same as your uncle.
It's like little kids.
There's a good book about this. I'll give you the name.
No, I read, I go right out.
It's Strategies for Coping with Elder Family.
You can fucking spank them.
Would it hurt you to let your mother think that she's still in charge? You have children, you know what they're like. You know that sometimes it's important to let them have the illusion of being in control.
You say that, man.
What?
You shove a Scud missile up your ass. This is my corner. You pay anyone but me, I'm coming back for your dump.
People are beating here. Left and right.
Go for the takedown.
You're like 12.
Oh my
God.
God.
Guys, you were friends. Like Nero. You don't do this. What is happening here?
I'm gonna give him $40.
Here,
What the hell is that?
just take it. I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Just take it.
Oh, scared as Tony Soprano.
Now you chicken out. The chicken
Good.
Here. Oh yeah. He's real scared of you. What's that supposed to be? You want, man? Yeah. Leo, you want.
This kid knows what's happening.
Yeah.
He's just like, let's not
I
talk
think
about
everybody
it.
knows, I guess.
Oh, elder
Yeah.
care.
He came to strip club.
Like what a place to read. Like a fucking library. Like what is this?
Died late this afternoon at St. Isaac's Hospital.
Turn it off.
Is that Jackie?
Yes, it's Jackie.
Was first hospitalized last year, currently serving a life sentence in Springfield Federal Penitentiary.
Serving for, they say the name, for the actual boss.
God damn it, I was just there and told me we wouldn't go today.
Oh, interesting. But like, what are we gonna do now? There's no acting boss.
I'm gonna make a pickup from Yo-Yo Mendez.
I don't think he cares
This ain't
about this
my
right
corner
now.
Anymore. They're moving in. I say we go to DEFCON 4.
God assist us, alright?
What are we, politicians? Does this look like the Senate to you, T? This is about respect of our faith.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? It doesn't concern you.
Yes, it is. I represent you out there, and I'm tired of putting my tail between my legs. You're a grateful little fuck. Where'd you get the balls to question my leadership, huh? I'm just saying how it is.
And you're lucky, man, I loved that today. Adios, Junior.
Adios, Junior. Do you really think Tony is about to like... What the fuck is happening?
Do you really think Tony comes with a gun?
I mean, they told him don't come here unless you're heavy.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you.
He read a book.
Yeah.
Is he gonna make it seem like Junior's in
You
control?
said, but I don't want to use it.
So...
And I don't want any confusion or misunderstanding.
Yes?
Sopranos have been waiting a long time to take the reins. That's why I want it to be you, Uncle Joe.
You speak for the captains?
I can.
Crazy. You had me worried there.
Think we're gonna mess with a guy like you? Huh? What, you been pumping iron? Look at you, strong as a bull. Hey, call Parcells. Give this guy a try, huh? Come here. know I can't be perceived with his face, right? Bloomfield and the paving union. It's my asking price. Congratulations.
He is like giving him
Yeah.
perceived control.
Phil Leo said, yeah, he's real scared of you. But when I asked what that meant, they all laughed. Duh. What do you mean?
Sometimes you're so naive. What do you think Dad does for a living?
Waste management.
Do you know any other garbage men who live in a house like this? And why do we call him Uncle when he's not even related?
Uncle Jackie's not related?
Other family.
Why did I think Uncle Jackie was his dad's brother? Did I make that up in my head? I don't know, I heard uncle, so like maybe I went.
Oh, that's brother. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Mob website. What is this
Oh,
the boss?
bad
This is the boss
guys.
in jail. No, this is dead boss.
He's just learning all of this.
How is Meadow just telling him this like this?
This casually. I mean,
Well,
if
because,
everybody
yeah,
knows, he should know.
I mean, I agree, just like, I don't know, I don't know how you... This is a child sitting another child down.
You've been through a very traumatic experience.
I'm afraid to go outside. I got this crazy idea that you followed.
Is it gonna click for you now?
And this song keeps running through my head. People are strange. The Doors, where faces look evil when you're alienated. Dead at 27 in a Paris bathtub.
Okay, I think you should go and talk to Mel Gelbar. He specializes in post-traumatic stress disorder.
You could prescribe something.
And your date, not your doctor.
What is this website first?
Saw my first dead body when I was about 15. Won't tell you about how he got clipped because it was.
Sorry.
You okay?
I was thinking, this week, my friend got beat up by a policeman, no less.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if this cop was crazy or drunk or what, but he was raving. Prime rib, hamburger, it was surreal.
I mean, sounds like this guy, fucking moron.
My friend's filing suit against the city. But the worst part of it is my relationship with him will never be the same.
Sorry.
Oh, it wasn't your fault. But you still have your doubts?
About therapy? No. Give it another chance. A lot of good ideas here.
Tell me why this was a smart move to make Julie the big Willie.
There's every decision made by me.
Still worry about the money end.
Point is, he's got the title. He's a happy fucking camper. The house is secure.
Knowing now we got a brand new lightning rod on top to take the hits.
Smart.
Yeah, I still love that man. Who's second nephew? Look at him. Over there with my mom. Those people went through World War II.
Check out the government.
It's gonna wave to the cameras.
Got Uncle Jim's good side.
What does he think of this
I
though?
don't
Like
know.
he can go in two directions, you know what I mean? Like he can go in the direction of like what the fuck, or he can go in the direction of like my dad is a powerful guy and like he can get a big head, you know what I mean?
I didn't expect him not to know.
I mean he's a kid, yeah. It's not like I was gonna like sit a 10-year-old down, you know, like maybe they didn't even sit Meadow down. I mean, I don't think they sat anyone down. I think like Meadow just
Like that's
figure it out, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah, but,
somehow.
like, I thought like while talking, conversation in the
Yeah.
home, you can connect things. You know?
Yeah. Interesting.
I am so happy that we're gonna watch the next episode right now. Honestly, I love watching 2 episodes. We should always.
I
make it.
love watching
I
like
have-
10 episodes at once. We are binging people, you know what I mean? Like we have lost the art of binging because like we have to film many episodes that are different, you know? And so like we cannot binge, but like we're binging people. You know, like when we were not filming, like we watched Walking Dead 6 seasons in like 4 days.
Oh.
We watched, in one day, we watched 18 episodes of Fringe. 18 in one day.
That was the best day of my life.
We didn't fucking move. We just ordered food. We barely slept.
I mean, I think we did that with everything. I don't know how to do that anymore.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We have not binged for, God, such a long time.
Honestly.
But like, we were binging people.
But like, do you binge like when you watch Korean shows, let's say, or something like that in your free time? Do you binge those episodes?
No. Because like now the Korean shows that I watch the ones that are coming out.
Oh,
so like I
okay.
only have like 2 weekly, and
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
a good schedule
Yeah,
for me
yeah,
because I have 2 a
understand.
week, you know. No, I don't binge. The only thing I can binge is like if Love is Blind comes out and there's like 4 episodes at once.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, let me just sit my ass down and watch
so
4
like
episodes.
you haven't binged in a while, let's say. Me neither. I can't remember the last time I binged something, honestly. Like if it was not for filming, because like it happens sometimes when we are pre-filming things that like we have watched 4 episodes of something in a row. But
Yeah.
Like,
Those
again,
are good days.
yeah, but like again, that's not that many in comparison to what we watched before. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like I don't remember last time when like I started a season and ended it in the same day. Like I really don't remember that. I'm trying to, but like nothing comes to mind.
God, me neither.
Honestly.
Even I was sick.
So yeah, 2 episodes for us is a lot. We really enjoy it.
Apparently we're not binging before anymore. I thought we were. No, I feel like there's actually a lot to unpack with this episode.
I think this episode opened many questions, you know, like to think about like what is gonna happen in the future and how some of these things are gonna resolve and things like that.
I love. I don't know which portion to start because I'm just like starting in the middle of it all. But like I love that Tony took a thing that he, let's say, learned in therapy, like how Melfi, Jennifer, like told him to basically, why don't you make your mom think that she is still in charge or whatever. He kind of took that advice that he also read in that book and took it to his job of being like a mob boss. And like actually it was like it was very smart. Like this was, let's say, the first episode where we actually see Tony being good at what he does, you know, professionally. Because like what we have seen so far really is about him personally and his mother issues, and there's many things to do with that.
Enjoy.
It's my favorite aspect.
Yeah.
And like in this episode, I think we saw a bit more of him actually being very smart at what he does and keeping things at flow. Because, I mean, starting a war just seems counterproductive to, like, doing what... Like, you're not... Like, is it that deep? I mean, it is that deep. Like, people are dead. You know? So, like, in that term, it is that deep. But also, like, your job, whatever the fuck I'm gonna call it, like, it's not... Like, I think Chris is showing up there being like, let's fucking go, like in the movies, like take a bazooka and whatever. I think Chris has the idea that I would have about the mafia because like I only have seen it in shows and movies and whatever, and like you think it's all like drama. And I think most of it is just like what we've seen in the past 3 episodes. Like some of it is like ridiculous. Like they put a hit on the truck and that was someone else's. Like someone else was paying Uncle Junior protection money, and so like now they have to do reparations for that or whatever. I feel like it's mostly about that. I think Tony seems to do a good job, at least so far. From my opinion, and I'm in the mob world, so what is my opinion really worth? I don't think much, but like he seems to be smart in that sense. Like that he knew what to give Uncle Junior and what to take from Uncle Junior to actually hold kind of more of the power while Uncle Junior gets that role. And Uncle Junior honestly seems like he does not seem that smart at all. Like he seems easy to manipulate. Like we saw that in the previous episode. Like he literally went to complain to Livia, you know, who basically told him to kill Brendan. You know, he wasn't the one that, like, decided this. He kind of seems, I don't know, he seems like a child somehow. and like he was, I feel like for him it should have been even, let's say, suspicious or whatever. I feel like if someone like came to me in this type of line of work and be like, you should be the boss, yes, I can speak for all of them, you should be the boss, I'd be like, what the, well, like there's something fishy going on, you know? And he just like, oh my god, me, yes.
I mean, I don't know, I think to me it makes perfect sense, like that he reacted how he reacted. I have a feeling, yes, he doesn't seem like he knows like everything about the business or how and what to do, but like I think he was never a boss, like his brother was, and
I don't know, was he? I'm confused because like I thought Uncle Junior was his like Tony's father's brother.
Yeah, that's what I
and then Meadow said he is not his real uncle. Why do you think he calls him
not his real Uncle Jackie, right?
Uncle Jackie or Uncle Junior?
Oh,
I don't think Jackie is an uncle.
Oh, I'm not sure then. Yeah, because like in that
because
scene,
I was confused because I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Why you call him? Maybe she was telling to kid why you call Uncle Jackie.
That's what I understood.
Jack.
And then
I misheard because I sort of I thought it was like Junior, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean Junior is not his real uncle?
Okay, because like from what, like in that moment, I don't know what.
No,
what she said.
That would make more sense, but because
like,
Uncle Junior is definitely like his uncle.
That's what I think so as well. I think even the way that like he talked with his, I think she even said at some point she's his sister-in-law, like the Tony's mother.
Yeah.
That she's his sister-in-law. That's how what I understood. So I think he's, and like we talked about how his brother was in charge before.
Yeah.
Like Tony's father.
Yeah.
And I think that's in that scene, if I remember correctly, she talked about Uncle Jackie.
Maybe.
Honestly, why are we calling him Uncle Jackie when Jackie is not
our actual uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I never had a sense what kind of relationship that like Jackie is in with them, because like somehow to me, I don't know, like if they are cousins or something like that, because somehow to me they looked like friends.
Yeah.
Jackie and Tony. That's why I didn't think like, that's why when you said like, I thought he was his brother, and I thought you thought he was Tony's brother, I couldn't understand that, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I didn't cross my mind that he's Tony's brother, but like not because...
Oh, no. I was saying that about Junior. Yeah, I was saying I thought he was his father's brother.
Father's brother, yeah. And when you said that, father's brother, I thought you meant... what's the Tony's child name? Son name?
Anthony.
Anthony's father brother, you know, like Tony's
Why the fuck would I...
because it only made sense.
Oh my god, we confused each other.
And then I was like, oh, you thought that they were brothers? Why would you think that? You know, like, no scene indicated that. It seemed like they were friends, you know, and business partners.
I was talking about Junior being...
I mean, I now confused. I don't know who they were talking about.
No, I don't know at what point they told us Uncle Junior is Tony's father's brother. But like I had that in my mind. So like at some point they had to have told us that. I think they told us.
Especially like we talked about how his brother was in charge.
Yeah.
And that now instead of him, Tony is supposed to be in charge. Like that he is taking that very personally and hating that, and that's why he's going to Tony's mother and talking to her, and she probably wants things as well, you know, and she's...
But like the thing is, like, Tony is not in charge, neither is Uncle Junior. Jackie is the one that was in place of the guy that's actually in charge. Prison. And so like, who is that guy? And like, I'm gonna assume that he's gonna at some point come out.
I think that's gonna be a big story. Yeah, I think so as well.
So like, there's an actual guy that's in charge, just like we don't know.
I mean, he's in prison. I agree. But like, yes, it kind of makes sense to me. Like
Junior is not...
I mean, I don't know. Like, I have a feeling, you know, like he always wanted to be in charge. His brother was in charge. Yeah. He was missing that part and like didn't know how to make sense that like he was not the best for the job.
Well, considering I would feel like they would go by seniority.
I think so as well.
And like making people in charge. And so like if Jackie was not already in charge, you know, let's say when this one... Yeah, sorry, Junior. Junior was not in charge, like when whoever went to jail, like clearly no one thought it was cut out for it. And everyone was like telling to Tony that like he should be the one.
And everybody's everybody I feel like don't care about Junior that much, you know, or his opinions and everything. But like I feel like Tony cares about him, like he loves him, he's his uncle, you know. And I feel like he figured out a very easy way to manipulate him. And the only thing that like Junior would need, a title. Like I don't think Junior needs to run things. I don't think he needs, you know, just like he needs that title. That
like you see him sitting there being like he is
I'm
the
in
boss, charge, even
you know?
though like he's not really doing anything.
Exactly. And I think that's what he actually needs, you know. And like Tony figured him out very easily because it doesn't seem that like Tony needs the title, you know. Which is also interesting. I also agree with you that like it's very interesting. Like I think that's gonna happen throughout the show. That's where I'm very excited to see where Tony's character is gonna go, because again I kind of feel like he's gonna go in dark places, even though he's already in very much dark places, you know. But like I feel like it's just gonna continue. But again, I still think it's interesting. The interesting part is that he's going to therapy, and I'm wondering how is he gonna process and how is he gonna go into that dark places, if you know what I mean. Because therapy in some ways should help you with your mental state, and like the biggest thing with his mental state is the business that he is running, you know, because again he was scared for his family, you know. I can't wait to see that, honestly.
Again, therapy can only help him so much, because like his job is the problem. He's not getting away from his job, you know, like, so like there's, how do you fix that? I mean, his mother is also like a very big issue, and I get like, it's, the episode opened up very interestingly, like with the dream, like that you can understand throughout this episode, like he's at a therapy session and like he feels like people are gonna find out about this because like he saw one of his friends passing by, and then another one of his, I mean, friends / co-workers / whatever, another one, then not in the dream sequence, but like someone's getting a prescription from the dentist that's across the street, across the hallway from his from Melfi. So like he is paranoid about people knowing this, finding out about this. He saw his kid was like looking in on these therapy sessions as well, and then at the end he saw Melfi kind of as his mother. Like he saw his mother, which I think is very interesting. Like I don't know how to unpack that, and like why it's Melfi. Like he clearly has a lot of mother issues, because his mother is really a difficult person, very difficult to please, and he constantly just tries to please her. And she, like the scene with them in the retirement center, whatever the fuck it's called, was like a perfect description of his mother. Like I am certain that woman like might even be getting along with people there, might even like hanging out with people there, or like whatever, but like she wants to harm Tony. Like he is bringing her favorite sweets. She's like, no, I don't want it, or whatever, and like, oh, but like leave some for everyone else, but like, oh, I don't want it. Like she wants to be like, woe is me, you know. And that's just, she's very fucking difficult.
I mean, she wants
like,
to
she just wants to make her son feel guilty. Like she just wants to make him feel bad. And so like that just really, I thought she's a very difficult fucking woman.
I don't know what that scene when he saw her mother instead of Amalfi, you know, because like to me, like in that moment it meant like that, like this all stems from her. Of like course. All of his everything where he is right now and how he's feeling, like she's in the core of it, and again he doesn't know how to deal with any of that. I don't know.
I mean, he just seems like he's constantly also trying to like please his mother, and doesn't know how to just like, he feels resentment for her, but like he doesn't know, he is not letting himself feel resentment for her. Like he is constantly talking about like, oh, I love my mother, she's a sweet old lady, or whatever, you know. there's just a lot there to
No,
unpack,
there
and
is,
we're just like scratching the surface with like I
we're
have
scratching
no
the surface
clue.
with everything, like his relationship with his mother in core, but like also this business. You said like this was the first time we saw him think, let's say, or do anything, but like it was a minimal. Again, I think in the show so far, the most we've seen him is like interact with other people, you know, and especially his family. And again, in this right now, that is the most interesting part of it. But like I'm guessing we're gonna get deeper into the business because he's gonna get. I mean, I would say his hands are gonna get dirtier, but like I feel like they're very dirty already. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Like we just don't know and haven't seen much. We see him beat up people. You know?
Yeah.
But like I think we're gonna see more of the business and find out more about the business as well.
Yeah.
This was in this episode. This was the first time when his son and
Anthony. It's not that difficult.
No, that's very easy. But like in my opinion, the first time we heard
Antonio, like an Italian version of Anthony. Antonio.
Okay, it sounded even different to me. You know, that's why I'm very confused.
Because like they also call him Tony. Anthony. Tony.
So they have the same name basically.
Yeah, I think that's like Italian. Like he's like Tony Jr. You
that's
know, like
not Italian. It's American. Very American, my opinion.
I think it's American Italian. I'm trying to like remember now who calls it.
I watched it in I watched it in movies millions of times. Like Breaking Bad, we had the Junior.
Yeah.
Like his son. Like I feel like I watched it. The only movies where I watched it is like American movies, you know.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah. So Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony. This was the first time him finding out.
Yeah.
That his father is not a. What's the name of the
garbage collector? Not
collector?
Garbage collector, something like that. Garbage. Disposal in the disposal industry.
Yeah, something like that. That was his first time finding out from his sister.
Yeah, it seems to me by like at the end that like he is looking at his dad like proudly. Let's say, like there was when he is looking at his dad, it's like. At that point, the image of Tony, like, speaking to someone or whatever, like, he seemed very important. You know, like, that's how it was filmed. Mm-hmm. So I think that's how he now, as a kid, is seeing this situation, like, which makes sense. Like, I don't think as a kid that you're gonna have this idea of, like, you're not gonna have maybe the capacity to think, like, this is wrong. I feel like when you're a kid, like, these things sound cool. You know what I mean?
First,
like,
he doesn't even know what his father is actually doing. He just saw a map and then he looked at him. I'm that's what I first thought, that like he saw him admirably. Just like the fact that like he didn't smile at the end. At least I was waiting when Tony winked at him. I was expecting him to smile.
Yeah.
And like he didn't smile in the end. That's why I was confused for a second what he's feeling actually. Again, that got him out of a fight. Like everybody is scared.
Yeah,
I think of him because of his dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that can affect, him.
He can be that type of a kid that like goes and be like and is like so powerful because he's gonna be like, you don't know who my dad is, like Draco Malfoy type. Yeah. Like he seems like maybe he's gonna do that. I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I just love Tony's relationship with his family. I'm gonna say it millions of times after every episode, like these little scenes when he sits next to his kid and like plays games with him.
Yeah.
Those are the things why I think Tony is separating from usual, like, I'm not gonna say villains because he's obviously not a villain, you know what I mean?
Anti-hero.
Yeah, of the show, which is very interesting again to see him. That like he is very connected with his kids.
Yeah.
He seems like a very good dad, in my opinion.
Yeah, he seems loving in that sense. Like he's gonna spend time with his children, like he was in Meadows, like recital, whatever the fuck it is. Like he shows up, he is there. Like I wonder how that's gonna, like, as they continue getting older. It's interesting because like he emotionally has like issues with a lot of things, and so like I don't know how emotionally available he will be to his kids. I mean, to anyone really. Like I think he is a great dad to like be there and play with you and be funny and everything. I wonder how he is with like the parenting things.
I mean, he did ask his son like, how is it in school?
Yeah, and the kid didn't answer, and like he didn't.
That's what I say. I don't know what that meant. Like, does he knows the name of his teachers and like is trying to make them, you know what I mean? Like, and trying to get them to be good in school. I have no idea about those things, but like he shows up and he plays with them and he's there for them.
Yeah.
That's what we see so far. And again, he has panic attacks because like he saw ducks. First panic attack because he saw ducks who were running away and he's scared of his, for his family, for
falling
their
apart.
Lives, for their like, falling apart, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be very interesting. Again, somehow for me, what I expect more is like that. Like it's gonna be harder relationship with his daughter. I don't know. She seemed fine with this so far, but like you said, she's very young. She, like I don't know what she comprehends that he does exactly. How she understands.
Well, she knows she's in the mob, and she seems like a very smart girl.
Yeah, but like,
and like she also wants to put the whole continent of North America in between her and Tony and Carmela. Like that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, that can also be like teenagers being like, well, get away from my fucking parents, But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what she's
it's just like in this episode with the way that she talked to Anthony. She talked it so casually, where I don't like more with her. I don't expect it to be casual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think she loves her parents.
Mm-hmm.
I think her dad shows up at everything. I think her mom is always there for her,
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna, in future, let's say, especially when she goes to college, have harder time with this. That's what I expect for her more than Anthony,
Yeah.
That's how I see it. But
I mean, it seems like if he was looking at his dad being like, oh, or whatever, then it seems like Anthony is gonna want to follow in his dad's footsteps.
I mean, I'm still, again, not sure. This was his first time seeing that.
We don't know,
Yeah, like I'm still not sure. Like, it could be just like a realization, understanding. First time seeing his dad in that light,
Yeah.
Again, we're gonna see that.
Yeah.
But
there's just
I'm
a lot
very
of things to
excited about
unpack. There's just so many things to unpack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, like we said, can't wait to watch next episode. We're gonna play it now. So
Play it
very
right
excited.
now.
So we'll
Thanks
see you
for
soon.
watching.
Bye.